All right, I'm gonna give me some fresh coffee. Okay, I'll try not to spill this shit. Every damn time I turn around. All right. All right, let's get the knee here done. I'm just taking my time. I don't want to rush. I rushed for too many years getting art done and commissions done. I had a blast doing it, but you know, the days are over, man. Doing hundreds and hundreds of commissions, I don't know. I just had enough of the stress of getting everything done. So okay, so his wrist here and then his arm thing ends here. So what we'll do is we'll take the image up a little bit, see where it lays, because he has a pocket right there that I put it on the pants. Here's the pocket on the knee. So now what we'll do to make it more of a comic look is we'll just stretch it out a little bit here. Put some stitches in it. So let me see if I can get closer with this. Every time I try, it doesn't end up too close. So let's see here. All right. I wish they would invent a plug that works with a goddamn phone. It should be a little better. Okay, so now, as you can see on the reference right here, what we're doing is we blow it up a little bit. And we just kind of look at it. You make your grooves right here. and then you just wash them off a little bit. I put a little bit of spray of ink on there to kind of make it where it would be. So let's get this back over here to the drawing. There we go. So I'll make some stitch marks here. Let me put the light on a little bit more so you guys can see it. I just put some stitch marks right here on the clothing piece. And then it has a crease right here. And the pocket will fold out like that. Okay, then on the very bottom right here, it looks like it's ripped. You can take yourself a thicker one, you know, and just kind of go in there and filter the bottom up. Nice thick black in there to give it that little touch. Like that. Okay, now we got to do the fold of the knee here. You want that to be right here. And go down to that level right here, and then down to here. So you want to make it thicker to come across. This pocket piece right here and this right here will end the leg like so. So that has his leg ending. This is where he's crouching down, so what you want to do is pop in your shade marks here, and then you pop this up right here. I use these card holders to kind of balance it out. And another one here. That gives it more of a look. Now he's got like a backpack right here, so we can finish out that. And he has a little piece that I put the loop right here. Looks like some kind of a tool that he's got in there. We'll just loop that out, pop it on to the clothing, finish the clothing out, pop this piece on like that. Now it has a little piece that comes out right here where the belt is that holds it on, and then it just goes straight down here, and then we'll add it to that. He's got a little piece that comes out and loops out here like if there's something inside there, but it's three-dimensional, so just pop a little piece on the side right there, put a little piece in there, and you're good. Same thing with the bag. Just comes straight up, straight down, go behind that piece right there, and then it kind of loops out. I'm going to finish the bag on a three-dimensional, but it's not in the picture, it's all black, but I'm going to finish it right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and I've got some highlights here. I'm just going to put some stitch marks in it, because then that shows people, hey, you know, that's where the seam is, and they see it and they understand it. This is supposed to be like a primitive kind of bag, so we'll pop it out. Got another piece here, looks like a piece of clothing right here, so we'll finish that out here. Okay, now the bag itself has a loop on it. I'll just make a different style loop right here. It has a little thing right here that loops out, a little button, and it comes off. Now he's got, it looks like some other stuff here. This piece is off the gun itself. It comes down to this chamber here, and then goes straight over to this one. So it just loops like that. That finishes the gun out here. You have a piece that curves this way, so you'll have to make that indentation with that. You can just do that. Now you know you've got that curved piece there. Okay, behind here of the gun, this has got like a, looks like a couple things. You know, you could add and subtract little things. Put a little button right there, a little button here, just to kind of give it, or it's a pouch or something like that. And then he's got some stuff behind him right here. We'll just do some background edging with that. This is where that tank is at that he's got. So this piece goes to here to here. Alright, so to finish out the hand and stuff like that, It's no big deal. We'll go ahead and you always take a little bit of liberties on things that you do. This is a comic sketch, so you know, like right in the hand right here, I can just pop this in here like that. I'll thicken that up a little bit. There's more depth to it now. Same thing right here with the fingers. This is a pouch that he has on his hand. It goes straight down, even with this one, and then across to here. So it goes even with this piece here. So what you want to do is it's all black, but you want to give it a little bit of a feature because it loops here. Okay, so we can just go ahead and filter that in with a little bit of black to loop it around like so. And then we can pop this piece on like that. It's like a gray. Filter in a little bit of black. And then right here, he's got his knuckle pieces here. You get out your fine line for that. Get the little pinky right here. Just come across. And then right here, finish out the nail itself. Pop a little bit here. It's got the nail here. This is the knuckle piece here. We can just filter in little pieces of knuckle here and make a little black right here to finish out this. Like that. Okay, it's got the pouches underneath here, but it's kind of like a little wrap that goes right here. We'll finish that wrap out right here. And then you've got your piece here. So what you want to do is look at, I jump around a lot. I mean, I've always been that way as an artist. I just jump around a lot. I'll finish this out here. And finish that out here. Now, with this piece, got little pieces that come over here, and it's like a lock, so we can just crease that in like that. You can just come down like this, just swoop it, and then swoop it back. You want to put a little bit of a shadow swoop here. This goes all the way about halfway because the way it connects to his arm, so that'll go about right there. You just want to, you know, swoop it back. Then I'll just put some accent marks in it. Like that. That just gives it a nice little look. Okay, so now we got this here. I want to finish out with more black right here where he's holding on. And underneath right here. There we go. You might want to throw a little bit more onto the fingernails just to kind of, you know, come across it like that. Might want to throw a little bit of black in there to give it a shadow. Same thing with this one. The shadow would be on this side. So, you know, you might want to throw a little bit on there. Okay, now this right here is really simplex. Piece here, here. We'll just go down. Put the latch right here. We'll just and then come across it with just a couple of scratches here, maybe some small ones here. Get out the thicker one right here. Okay, let's keep washing this one up. Don't overdo it, because if you overdo it, it's going to look tacky. A little bit thicker on the shadow right here. Bust that right out. Even it out. Nice and thick. Same thing with a few other here. Now you've got that. You want to round this off here real nice. Okay. Since this is a paint marker, add a little bit of this black into it right here, since you did a paint marker with it, because then it will look the same tone as the rest of them. Just kind of add a little bit in there, like so. Now after you've got that, what you want to do is just, you know, I always sit back, I'll look at it for a second, and then I'll just square up a few of the backgrounds here. I know this is all kind of a gray wash that comes down. And I know this one will go this way. We can wash it this way if we want, to give it that nice little thread look, so you don't have to overdo it. The same thing here, just kind of wash it out a little bit. You can wash it out like that. This is all black. I like using a little bit of the Derwent Color Soft pencils with the mix. You know, you can't use a graphite with it. The graphite wouldn't like it because it'll shine. You're looking at dull features and shine. I mean, a lot of my paintings I do that, but it's just, that's a different style. So what we have to do is look for, let's see. I think the best result we can get is a pencil, because you want it still storyboard look where there's no defined detail as far as whip shading where you know, so you can ruin it. So I've got a nice gray here I can possibly get in there. And just kind of whip up a little gray. Especially with these right here. And that'll look good. So let's just add a little bit of gray in there, as you would if you were going to color it. And then that gives it more texture now. Now, the gun itself, you could do the same thing if you just wanted to wash in a little bit of a gray. But you have to go ahead and feature it in first. So let's work on the gun and get it finished. So we want to just kind of pop a little bit more thicker black in there. And we can pop the gray in there. Like so. Okay, now we have all this pieces here. So we're going to come across here. He's got this little loopy loop looking thing here. And then it has like a coil here. Now you've got a vent, and a vent here. We'll square them off a little better, like so. Okay, now we've got the vent there. We're going to come across on the bottom right here, where this latch piece is, pop it. Come on the very top to this one here, and then you know that this piece right here will go down. And then you'll have a piece here that goes in, and then you have a little piece that's like a loop piece here. So we'll loop this out like this to give it more texture. And then this piece right here is rounded off. It looks like a bullet almost. Okay, now this ends the bottom of it right here, so we'll come across to the very bottom here, come down, and then this piece ends up here. So what you're going to do is inside here there's a little square box right here. We'll just add that piece in with the line here. And there's like a little piece that's squared off right here. We'll just add it in like that. More of a comic look. A little piece right there that's added in. Okay, now with the vents here, you want to three-dimensionalize these. So we want to come up here and make these nice and thick, so that you have a, now you're going to dimensionalize it, make it three-dimensionalized. That easy. Just follow it around. And you don't do nothing on this side. You just thicken it in. When you dimensionalize something, you want it to be thick on one side and short on the other, like so. Okay, now we're going to pop in the piece here. Okay. And you've got a piece that goes across like that. We'll accent it, accent that down here, like that. Okay. Now, box piece here comes across. Okay, now you got your little plate right here. It has a double line, so you want to come back over, pop it right here, and pop it in like so. You want to wind that down to make the plate. This just makes the gun barrel itself. We can add a little bit of gray in there, mix it in, but we can go ahead and do this right here. Give it more texture. And then start here, do the same thing. Like so. All right, after you get that done, you're going to come over. You have this little circle piece that he had there. It's a, so we'll pop that in like that. This has a little circle piece in here. We'll wind it out like that. Give it more texture. Okay, this piece here is this bent. We'll add it right here in the bottom piece. It's got like a piece that goes like that. And this ends up here on the kneecap. It's got just a weird kind of like a wear and tear that's there. This is just all gray, so we can just wash that in. Do the same thing with the plate. The plate just comes down like that. We'll get the thinner one out, wash that out. You just want to barely tap it on there so you don't have too much of the ink stick. I take mine, just put on a paper cloth, and I push down. It takes a lot of the shit off of it. Get a little bit thicker on it. Just got a little piece here to define the bottom. Widen that out a little bit. There we go. All right, so we'll do this one a little bit thicker. Okay, now let's work on that a little bit more. You got the red piece here. It just comes up, stops here. It's got like a little switch here or something. And then like a long rod that comes out here. Off that bullet looking thing. Okay. We can scratch that out a little bit too. We have some machinery here where the sight's at. It has a little cap on it. We'll just round this off right here and put some dark shadow into it. All right, it's coming along pretty good. Big small break. Take a look at it.